Okay, ready?
Yeah, you did great. Perfect. Wins are perfect.
Blooper.
What's up, Lite, Brite Nation?
Hey, what's going on, Lite, Brite Nation?
What's going on, Lite, Brite Nation?
Let's do it one more
again.
time.
I gotta find that camera. It's
Right there. Yeah, I was literally, because I noticed that. I was like, you're looking over there. Yeah.
I'm like an idiot.
What's up, Lite, Brite Nation?
Hey, what's going on, Lite, Brite Nation?
What's going on, Lite, Brite Nation?
So, most of you should recognize this gentleman from the last several videos. I hope.
Yeah, and you might be wondering who he is and why he's with us and how we came to be.
Because obviously, we've told you Chris is going to be living with us. And although he'll be living mostly out of that shop back there, that's where he'll probably spend most of his time. We want to give you guys a better idea of who he is and why we chose him to share this stage of our journey with us and to help us in I don't know.
Evolve.
Thank you. Yeah, to help us evolve. That works.
Sure.
Build cooler stuff. Build more stuff.
So today, the video is basically all about Chris Payne, right behind me, and that super rad vehicle right there.
Turn it up.
All right, guys, so this is Christian Payne, or Chris Payne, or just call him Chris.
Just call me Chris.
Just call him Chris.
Chris works.
We had the fortunate pleasure of meeting him in a very weird way, but before we get into that, let's just get into who are you, where are you from, and how did you come to be?
So I was born in upstate New York. I spent a lot of time in different states across the United States growing up, and joined the military
So Marines at what age?
when I was 19.
Marines at 19.
Marines at 19, which brought me to California, and I've been on the West Coast ever since.
So when did you get into cars? Before military, after military?
During military?
During military. Okay.
That was back in the late 90s, street racing. So
We all
in Southern California.
Yeah. Fast and the Furious, like.
Yeah, that got me into cars.
Yeah.
And then I've been into cars ever since. All kinds of racing, on-road racing, off-road racing, composites, carbon fiber, you name it, I've dabbled in it.
And people have seen it, so you helped us build or rebuild our Ultra 4 car,
Right.
Rebuilt
which
the Ultra
finished King of the Hammers.
Right, so fast forward all the way up to December, and we're at DCD Customs, who's done lots of work on the Stepchild before, and they were like, hey, we got you, no problem, let's tear down the Ultra 4 and get it ready.
Now, normally when we go to DCD Customs, Danny works on our vehicle, and we love Danny, and he's super skilled.
Love you, Danny.
We love you, Danny.
Love you.
Well, Danny used to work at West Coast Customs, and unfortunately, when we had to get the Ultra 4 car rebuilt, Danny was slammed. He had no time for us. We still love you though, Danny.
And that's where Chris comes in, is that Chris used to work at West
I used
Coast
to work at
Customs
West Coast Customs.
with
A long time
Danny. With Danny?
Danny and Matt, both from
Oh.
DCD Customs.
Oh, they all came from West
They
Coast
all
Customs.
eventually came from West Coast Customs.
Right, so Danny's like, hey, I've got a friend, don't worry, he'll take care of the Ultra 4 car, and I'm like,
Just as awesome.
oh no, this is like really important to us, and I can't just have some guy, some friend come over and do it. And then when I first meet him, I'm like kind of standoffish, and I'm like just letting him do his thing, but then I start bossing him around, and then I saw that he really knew what he was doing, and I kind of let him go from there. But less of me talking, more, okay, so West Coast
Experience.
So West Coast Customs, I mean, you did anything and everything.
We've done
there?
everything from hot rods and Lamborghinis, cutting up Ferraris, building trucks,
So-
really weird rigs.
So when I have a cracked frame on my
everything.
Jeep, it's not like, oh crap, it's like, I got that.
Yeah,
We'll just
that's
we'll just
easy.
cut off the back half of the frame, weld a new one in, and
Sure.
keep going or whatever, right?
Yeah. You want a Ferrari motor in it? Let's do it.
I mean,
So
don't
he-
give him ideas.
Yeah.
please.
So he knows all about every kind of customization, from literally chopping things up, and this is his LR2 Rover, right?
My
And
Disco too.
and this is a work in progress, and it's one of those things you guys got to understand that mechanics never really work on their own stuff.
No,
You know, like
this is a 2-year project and it's only this far. Because I'm always working on everybody else's stuff.
I hate for people to go, wait, hold on, you have him modifying your stuff, and his Rover is kind of
Hey.
just, you know.
It is cool, Rover.
It is cool,
It's
but
cool.
This is
for
my
somebody
baby.
with
This is
so
my
much
baby.
custom, so with somebody with so much custom experience, you would think. But you got to remember that people who do this by trait and like with heart and every single day, you really don't have time to
I'd never have time.
come and
It
work on
really
your own
have
stuff.
It really is funny. Mechanics almost always drive like
The biggest hoopty.
the biggest hoop.
rattiest
broke down
hoopties ever.
And you don't want something nice because he's not going to go drive something nice to somebody's house.
Everything
work on
gets
it,
dirty. The
Right,
steering wheel's always dirty.
in this
Armrest.
Walk us around your hoopty.
Okay, this is my hoopty.
Yeah.
This is a 2004 Land Rover Discovery 2. It's the last of its breed. 2005, they completely changed. They went to the LR3. But this is my Rover V8. I bought it dirt cheap. It had a lot of problems. We wiped them out pretty quick. So originally, this is not a California truck, so there was some rust. We've replaced a lot of rust in her. Like this whole sill has been replaced. All this had to be replaced because this was all rotted out, this whole section.
And the interior is actually...
It was fairly clean when I got it. Again, it's a camping machine, so I've abused
The
it.
headliner.
Yeah, and I did
see the
the
headliner?
custom West Coast Customs edition.
What? Look at that. I've actually not seen that yet. I like that.
So I know he has a lot of plans for this because he's got 1 ton sitting in the garage that he's gonna have to.
I did get 1 tons
Yeah.
for it. We're waiting on that. I need a couple more parts, and then we'll put this guy under the knife again. This girl. But as you can see, I have onboard air.
So that's
I
kind
built
of
this
cool.
cubby, knocked that in, and then this. I got rid of the original tire carrier. And I built this out of stainless. And this guy. This is my overlanding kitchen. It's a little dirty. I haven't had time to clean her back up, but we've cooked many meals on here.
It's just those knives
I know, just
sitting up
knives,
here.
Just chilling up there.
Don't rear end somebody.
Yeah, it's fine. It's magnetic, right? They're not going anywhere.
No. And then the whole pantry, this whole kitchen, we got
Holy
everything.
crap, that's a big drawer.
Yeah, it goes all the way up, 3 feet.
So what I was saying is we kind of lucked out because, as most of you guys know, Kevin and I, we don't really cook. Hence
Nope.
the Mountain House meals. But Chris just so happens to love cooking.
I love cooking.
So
So he's been making steaks and chicken and
he brought a
shrimp
grill
and stuff every night.
Like, oh, we lucked out in like more ways than one. Because not only is he an amazing fabricator, welder, etc., 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 he's also
Single.
95% of our audience is males. So you
Either way,
so
that was
5%.
still really
It was.
smooth.
It was.
really
There's
smooth.
5% in there that like to off-road.
Yeah.
And at least 1% of them have to be single.
We're gonna have to make like a Lite Brite
Wait,
dating site for my mom and
Brittany's
for Chris.
Brittany's mom is single too. For the 95% of the other guys.
She's pretty rad. All
we got-
recovery gear. I have other boxes that fit in here. We don't have them in here yet.
So, I
And
mean,
this whole thing's a bed.
So
Right?
that Land Rover Discovery is the seats recline fully flat. So I can put that seat in that pocket, and then my sleeping bag fits all the way to the dash.
oh.
So the whole thing turns into
The
a big
whole
bed.
thing. I got my little iPad stand.
Oh, I see.
So we
Yeah.
can watch TV at night and hang out. I got the windows blanked out for the most part.
Like there's nothing. I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's not like it's not fancy schmancy, but
work.
it's super
Gets
functional.
the job done.
And you did it all from scratch,
100% from scratch.
which is pretty freaking rad. Like these weren't just parts you bolted on.
None of this is bolt on. This bumper took me an overnight at my former employer.
Yeah.
We built this overnight.
And then of course, for every sticker that's on here, that's 5 horsepower, right?
It is 5 horsepower.
Plus
And it,
5 horsepower.
she needs it too. She's old. She needs to freshen up. So we got a motor in here. We're building the motor for
I
it.
was gonna say, we have axles and motors.
Axles and
And motor in
motors.
there.
I got everything ready to go. We just need to get her going.
And then of course, one of the best parts is the name, which is,
Oh, so her name is Phoebe.
and then we also decided that
We're gonna
she's
call her the foreign exchange student in the Lite Brite compound.
Phoebe,
This is Phoebe.
the foreign exchange student, you guys. Which we have obviously a lot of build videos that will be coming up in the future on this as he gets around to it.
Yes.
Well, there's a lot going on because we gotta work on the stepchild, we gotta work on the Ultra 4 car, we gotta work on her buggy, and then we might build a buggy, right? We might do a buggy build, but
I want to build him a buggy.
well, yeah, I need to do
All of that
steer, all that.
PS, Kevin needs a buggy BS.
It might happen.
It might happen.
It might happen now that we got this guy. So yeah, he's gonna also come traveling with us here and there. He's gonna be busy working on your guys' stuff because we've already got like 3 or 4 people lined up that we're doing axle swaps, long
Lifts.
arms, lifts, all that kind of stuff. So just reach out to us on Instagram or Facebook or something if you're wanting work done, because we're taking work now. I think by the time this video comes out, we'll have the lift. You'll have at least one of the lifts.
We'll have one of them.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We'll
So-
figure out a process for this. We were working on kind of the ins and out of the whole shop aspect of our life. It's very new and it's very exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new business. It's gonna be Lite Brite Racing, right? Because we already
Yeah.
have Lite Brite Racing, and that was just something we came up with for the Ultra 4 car. So now we're turning that into another business. So that's gonna be the shop.
That'll be Chris's shop,
That'd
basically.
be pretty much Chris's shop.
That'll
He'll
be
the
his
one.
baby.
Yes.
Anyways, you guys, this is Chris.
Yeah. If you have any questions, put it in the comments so he can answer. Or we'll answer for him.
We'll
He can
answer.
Yeah. Put in the comments if you have
Answer.
any questions for him. If you want to know if he can do something, or just have any questions in general for this guy.
Anyways, you guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all of your Lite Brite Nation merch at LiteBriteStudios.com. All of your Lite Brite Nation decals at PixelDecals.com. We love you so much. And we will see you next time.
Later, guys.
What the f is that? What is that?
That is.
Dude, that's on our, like, right in our backyard. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't f***ing like this. Dude. Dude, they all f***ing disappeared. I don't like this. They're gone. Dude, they're f***ing gone. What was that? Dude, we're definitely, this is how they die in, what's that movie? With, what's his face? Where they kill the president with the drones? Or they try? Dude. What just we see? I don't like this. Turn the lights back on. This is like from the movie Signs or
So those are
Wait.
Those are in
Hold on.
in outer space or in
Chris.
In our atmosphere.
Tell what did you just find?
It's SpaceX satellites.
Starlink satellites.
Starlink satellites. They went through Salt Lake at 10. They came through here at 10:22 Thursday night. That was crazy.
That was wicked. All right, I feel better because I'm not the type to believe in stuff, but I was legit thinking aliens. I swear to God. That was really wigging me out. Sweet. Whew.